Hi everyone, it's Sue and welcome back to Discovering the Art of Living. Now if you're new to my channel, click on the subscribe button below as well as the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content. So I have some exciting news for my subscribers. I have officially surpassed my first goal of 100 subscribers. Woo woo! So we will now pause for a moment of celebration. So I guess it's kind of like the field of dreams. If you build it, they will come. Because I started my Facebook page early and literally the next day I exceeded my goal. So you never know unless you try. So what is my Facebook page, you might ask? Well, I have a lot of supporters who aren't necessarily tuned into YouTube, so I decided to start up a Facebook page where they can also post comments and pictures of projects that they're working on. But you, my subscribers, might want to check it out as well. I post a lot of paint night events that I have in my local area, plus I have a lot of upcoming challenges and cool contests, so check it out. It's called Discovering the Art of Living as well. So let me know what you think. So as you can see, I am now filming in my new and improved mum cave / craft room, and I absolutely love it. It's so well organized. It's a great relaxing place to go if I just want to unwind or do some painting or crafts, and it's also a great place to film. So if you missed the video on the grand reveal, click on the link above and that will take you through my step-by-step tour. So today we're going to continue on with our Valentine's Day card series, as Valentine's Day is just around the corner. So we're going to be making a very simple yet very soothing, pleasant and calm abstract watercolor card. So this is really good for beginners because it doesn't really have to look like anything in particular. You're just making very pretty pastel-y designs with your watercolor and cutting them out and putting them on cards. So if you're ready to do some soothing watercolor painting with me, let's get started. Materials we're going to need for today's cards are some watercolor paper and some painter's tape to tape our paper to a board just to make a nice border on it and to keep it from slipping and sliding, a watercolor brush, some watercolor paints, and some cardstock, or I already have these pre-formed cards that I bought from Michael's. They were a really good deal. There's 80 in them, and I think I paid about $10, and they're all really pretty pastel colors. I also have a Sharpie marker in case you want to do some doodling or drawing on the outside of the card, but that's optional. We're also going to need some water. First step though is to tape our paper onto a piece of cardboard, or you could put it onto the table if you like. Now the trick here is to take your painter's tape, rip off a piece, and put it on your pants, your clothing, something on and off a few times just to get some of the sticky off, because if you don't, it'll be too sticky and it'll actually rip your paper. So each piece you need to put on your pants, rip it off a couple of times just to get some of the sticky off. Now we're going to put tape around the perimeter of our paper, and then we're also going to divide the paper into 4 pieces as we're going to make 4 small cards today. Now you don't have to measure this, just kind of eyeball it so that you have tape in the center lengthwise and widthwise. Okay, so I have 2 glasses of water here because I have found that if you use 1 glass of water to clean your brush and the other to rinse, you don't have to change your water as often because the second one stays nice and clear. So on our first rectangle, we're just going to take some clear water and put it over the whole rectangle so that it's wet, not dripping wet, but shiny. Then let your imagination go wild. Just put little dots of color on, whatever colors you like, whatever inspires you. And now we're not trying to paint a design, we're just dabbing the paint on and letting the paint do its magic. Each time you change colors though, make sure that you rinse the color off on the 1 glass of water and then rinse it in the second cleaner glass. Continue this all the way around your rectangle until you have no empty spaces left. Now if the colors don't blend and run together the way you like, just take some clean water and dab around the edges so that the little puddles of color will run together to make some beautiful patterns. Sit back, relax, and watch how I took different colors and made 4 totally different cards. So as you can see here, by having the 2 glass method, we still have one that's almost crystal clear, which allows you to use that for the background. Make sure to completely dry your painting with the hairdryer, making sure to go over the tape with the hairdryer so that it peels off easier. Now this is the most satisfying step, gently peeling off the tape and revealing your masterpiece. Once you've revealed all 4 of your pictures, just cut them out with scissors. You don't have to really measure, just make sure you have a fine white border around each of your 4 watercolor pictures. Then take cardstock and make some cards, or use some ready-made ones like I do, and glue them onto the front of your card. Now, I tried my famous glue tape that I absolutely love, but do not use this. It's too strong for the watercolor paper and ripped it. So I would just use a glue stick or some liquid glue to attach your watercolors onto the front of the card. Now this next part is optional. You can leave your cards just the way they are beautiful just as is, or you can take a fine Sharpie and doodle some little flowers or hearts or designs on the front as well. Also, don't forget to put your greeting on. Happy Valentine's Day, Happy Mother's Day, Happy Birthday, whatever you like, and enjoy. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to share with your family and friends. And if you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button as well as the bell icon to be notified when I upload new videos. And also check out my Facebook page, Discovering the Art of Living as well. See you next time.